It's time for the 3-round team-by-team mock draft here in the Sportsocracy for the Green Bay Packers. I think they've got some stuff going on in this offseason.
They've been super quiet. We haven't really talked about them.
All right, now in this scenario, they will, of course, make the trade. Aaron Rodgers, it's getting done to the New York Jets. What do they get in return?
So I think there is a solution here that will give everybody involved what they want, and this is – you can vouch for this. I'm pretty damn well connected with my New York Jets. The Jets and Packers flip first-round picks. So Green Bay gets 13. The Jets get 15. Green Bay gets 43, and then there is a conditional pick down the line. The Jets are not doing this without the conditions because they're not giving up 3 picks for a guy that plays 1 year.
Right.
This is a way to, okay, you get what you want. We get what we want because they do want to stay in the top 15. I don't know exactly who the player the Jets are after is, but I think this is a way to we all get what we want. You get rid of Aaron Rodgers, Aaron comes to New York, and you wind up with the 13th pick in the draft.
All right, so with the 13th pick overall in the 2023 NFL Draft, the Green Bay Packers will select
Brian Branch, safety out of Alabama.
This guy's a dog.
And I swear to God, I can already – but he only ran a 4.58. Watch the tape. Watch the tape. That's all I can tell you. If you can't watch him and understand it, I cannot help you. And with what Darnell Savage has given you, Savage is – if Brian Branch was in Darnell Savage's body, he'd be a top 10 pick. This is not a great draft, and it is a horrid safety draft. There's a possibility Brian Branch is the only one that goes in the top 60.
Mm-hmm.
So he's so rangy. He's such a good tackler, and he's just such a move piece. I think it fixes a lot of what Green Bay had going on last year. Green Bay has hated this pick every time I've ever made it. I get it. If you want to tell me who you would rather me take, throw it out there. Lucas Van Ness is already gone. Nolan Smith, you hated that one too. So Brian Branch is the one that just makes immaculate sense to me. He's one of the best cover guys in this class. And I just think he's a full-on dog, and I don't give a shit how slowly he ran. 4 or 5.8, I don't care.
All right, also in the New York Jets trade, they get number 43 overall. So in the second round, Green Bay will take
Darnell Washington, tight end out of Georgia.
Okay.
This is one of those, if it doesn't happen, I'll be shocked. 6'7", 264, physical freak of nature, ran a damn 4.64 as just a gigantic human being. Problem is the production wasn't always there. And now you could say it's because Brock.
There.
Yeah.
It was never
He
there.
had, 2 touchdowns his entire career?
Yeah.
This is Mercedes Lewis. That's who he reminds me of. I think he's a better version of that. He's a more athletic version of that. Really good blocker. I think he comes in and is a starting tight end in this league immediately.
I think he's going to have a hell of a pro career.
I do too. I think there's more there. He wasn't asked to do that at Georgia because he had Brock Bowers on the other side.
Mm-hmm. So,
I mean, if Brock Bowers wasn't there, would the production have looked better? I think so. But this is also a team that defensively was just annihilating people. So it's a little skewed.
All right, 3 picks later, they got number 46.
Tyler Steen, offensive tackle out of Alabama. This is a player that I'm getting higher on as time goes on. Started at Vanderbilt, has a ton of starts under his belt in the SEC. Is his ceiling freakishly high? No. Can he come in and start right away? Yes, he can. That allows Zach Tom to slide into the inside. If something were to happen to Bakhtiari, it gives you another piece. You can feel good about what's happening on the right side. I really like this kid. He's not flashy. He's not sexy at all. And for me, that means he is the definition of Green Bay Packer. And the industry is catching up on him too. He didn't get the love over the course of the year, and I don't really know why. But him and Emil Ekiyor were both guys that I really liked over the course of the season. Everybody else seemed to just kind of bypass them, and now as the process is going on, I'm hearing their names more and more and more and more.
At number 79 overall, their pick in the third round.
Well, you only got Jordan Love, Tanner McKee, quarterback out of Stanford.
Let's apply some pressure to Jordan Love.
It's not
enough.
It's not pressure. This is a legit backup. I mean, it does not preclude you at all. Next year, if the Jordan Love thing doesn't work out, it also gives you a fail-safe if it doesn't work out. Mm-hmm. Because, Tanner McKee, and I've said this, I think Tanner McKee is a really big version of Davis Mills with a better arm. And, yes, that's lazy because they went to the same school. I mean, McKee's a good prospect, and getting him at 79 is stupid. I'll be honest with you, there was a time that I thought he was going in the first. But the more you watch his tape, the more you go, this is a developmental piece. And I'm sure Green Bay fans are going to hate that. Would you care to take just a fun stab at who is the active backup quarterback for the Green Bay Packers?
Oh, gosh.
If you get this right, there's a possibility that I'll just call you a straight-up witch.
No clue. Did they get Matt Flynn out of retirement?
Well, if you take Aaron Rodgers out, which obviously it's Danny Etling.
Oh,
yeah, that's solid. Hey, look, I mean, you could sign one as well. I just think having a young developmental piece, there's a merit to that. He's got an arm that he should go higher than this. And Hendon Hooker has surged up boards, so now he's going to go in front of that, which pushes Tanner McKee down. I mean, do I love taking him in the third round? No. I also don't like Jordan Love, so this gives me a legitimate, okay, if this Jordan Love thing is just a disaster, then I got a guy that I can at least turn to.
That may be the best path, is to put a rookie behind him. And that way there's less pressure. Because if you brought in some kind of veteran that has any experience, that's going to be more pressure.
No doubt.
Yeah.
That's going to happen with the Green Bay Packers, with the New Orleans Saints, and with the Seattle Seahawks. It's just they're three completely different scenarios. Tanner McKee's the most pro-ready right now. More pro-ready than Hendon Hooker. And I think he really fits what they do. It's just, where does he fall? And it's really hard for me to find a landing spot because so many teams will be waiting on quarterback for next year. I don't feel like Green Bay thinks they're that bad, and this gives you a legit backup quarterback.
Yep. All right, there it is, 3-round mock draft for the Green Bay Packers.
Comments on this one should be fun. Chuck those out there. If you like these picks, hate them, just want to call me a big mulleted dipshit. You can't see it's tucked into the hat. Feel free to do that. I have a smoking hot wife, and I talk about sports for a living, so I'm pretty thick-skinned. Not going to hurt my sensibilities, I promise.
I can't wait for the but we need a wide receiver.
Yeah, you already have you're currently starting 3 guys that are in their second year in the league. Let's add another rookie to that. That'll be fun.
Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you can follow all of our team-by-team content here in the Sportsocracy throughout the Draftmas season. Of course, join us live here every weekday afternoon at 3 in the Ingles studio.
2 more mock drafts between now and the April 27th, 2023 NFL Draft, and we'll cover every pick live right here in the Sportsocracy.
Do us a favor, hit that like button, share it out with your friends as well, and we will see you next time.